Welcome to Bite Size Insights. Hey, it's Rachel with the Intricately Woven Podcast. I know you heard that. You're like, what in the world? Listen, I know you don't always have time to listen to an hour-long, sometimes longer podcasts that I offer you and the full episode of the Intricately Woven Podcast. So I'm going to be offering you bite-sized insights that can still help you put the pieces of your health together. These episodes will be 10 minutes or less, but will still offer you information, ideas, or tips for your health journey. Let's get started. Today's bite-sized insight is taking us back to the foundations as curated from the Nutritional Therapy Association. These 6 foundations are digestion, blood sugar regulation, fatty acids, minerals, hydration, and the foundation that holds all of these together, a nutrient-dense whole food diet. Okay, I legitimately want you to raise your hands if you can relate to any of these complaints. Hormone imbalances, immune system related issues, cardiovascular issues, liver or skin issues. Did you raise your hand for one of those? I'm guessing at least one of you did. Did you know that each of these complaints may improve if you bring things back to the basics? And it's so easy to complicate things. And for some, things do need to be more complex in your approach to your health because you have a lot of layers to your health. But always utilizing these foundations is an awesome place to start or restart your journey. Today, we are specifically zooming in on the foundation of digestion. If you start there, you might be able to see some big changes in your health complaints that you have today. How? Well, let me tell you. Let's start this conversation with hormone complaints. Many people have hormonal imbalances, some type of hormone complaint, right? Very common. Common, not normal. We have in our bodies all different kinds of hormones that are secreted like everywhere. Some of these hormones are dependent on protein digestion, while others are dependent on cholesterol and fat digestion in order to get access to fatty acids. In order to build any hormone that we're talking about, your hormone-producing organs need to be well nourished and have access to minerals in order to properly function. So I don't know if you caught that, but we need fat, we need protein, we need minerals in order for proper hormone production to happen, secretion to happen of those hormones, and for the organs that host these hormones and make them to be working properly. So what do you need? You got it. You need to be eating these things. Not only do you need that nutrient-dense diet to give you the building blocks for these things, but you also need to be able to break it down, aka digest these foods well. Without proper digestion, you can't get access to these foundational building blocks that your hormones and organ-producing hormones need. Now, what if your complaint lies in immune responses? It's true, immune responses like chronic inflammation, autoimmune disorders, and allergies are very complex. And the root causes for these, notice causes, they can be vast. There can be so many different options you can go with. But to ignore or belittle digestion would be not a good step. Okay, here's why. If we were to focus just on the stomach alone, the stomach offers a first line of defense against invaders coming from the outside. This saves our whole immune system from responding to things like these pathogens later on. The stomach also begins the process of breaking down proteins. And when we're thinking about proteins, we're thinking both food and viruses are made from these proteins. Both need to be broken down in the stomach in order to not activate the rest of the immune system later on. We also need to consider the digestive organs of the liver and gallbladder. These need to be functioning well in order to get the waste products from those immune responses out of our bodies. In other words, the stomach, liver, and gallbladder, and really the whole GI tract play a huge role in immune system balances. Have I touched on your specific health complaint yet? If you're saying, nope, my issue is with circulation and heart, good news! I'm about to talk to you next. For you folks, you really do want that stomach to be working as well because you'll need access to the amino acids amino acids comes from the breakdown of protein. Stomach breakdowns protein. You also really want that colon to be nice and balanced and there's no imbalances going on so that you can get the B vitamins and K2 vitamin that your body really needs and your heart really needs in order to properly function. If things are off throughout your GI tract, mineral imbalances start to happen. This can start affecting the rhythm of your heart. You need proper mineral balance, especially with magnesium, calcium, and sodium in order for that heart rhythm to be favorable. Also, your heart loves fat, which it actually prefers for its energy and health. Again, all of this depends on your body being able to break down, aka digest, the food that you're eating. If you've made it to the end and you're thinking, Rachel, I don't have any of this. I just have some issues with my liver and skin. I think something is going on with my kidneys too, because I got some UTI issues going on here. Don't feel neglected any longer. When we are considering all those things, what we're really thinking about is how well our bodies are getting rid of all the waste and toxic products from our bodies. This is, in fact, what detoxification is. Every single day, without your effort, your body is detoxifying itself. One of the pathways it uses to get the stuff out is the GI tract. So when you have poor digestion, this can lead to a sluggish movement of waste products. This can lead to a buildup of that waste product. This leads to reabsorption of that waste product. Not good. Another important organ in detoxification is the liver. So in order for the body to detoxify itself, it needs proper fat and protein digestion so that the pathways in all these areas can be used. The liver depends on certain amino acids for some pathways and fatty acids for other pathways. It also depends on certain minerals for the 2 phases of detoxification it goes through. When all of these pathways are opened up in the liver and the GI tract can get waste product out, then your body is freed up and all that waste can get eliminated like it needs to. When toxins start building up in the body, that's when you can start seeing issues like UTIs, skin issues, liver congestion. So you really want these pathways, and we're looking at the GI tract, you really want that opened up, moving your bowels well. Otherwise, you can start getting that buildup of waste product. Now, I would be missing a huge part of this picture if I didn't consider the nervous system and its function in all of this. As a primary responder, the nervous system is going to impact and be impacted by your digestive health. Your nervous system depends on a lot of fat and protein for its structure and fuel. If our nervous system is in a fight or flight response, digestion slows down. Remember how I said that your nervous system needs fats and proteins for its structure and function, right? Well, if you're chronically stressed, this is going to combat proper digestion. So then without the proper digestion, your body can't get full access to the amino acids, the fatty acids, and the minerals. Your nervous system needs to be strong. It all boils down to this. Pay attention to digestion. When you come to the table for mealtime, come in a mindful, calm state so that your nervous system is calm, so that it can support proper digestion. You have this beautiful relationship of a low-stress relationship. So again, it never hurts to bring things back to the basics. And the basic we're looking at today is pay attention to digestion. There's your bite-sized insight for today. Which part was most helpful to you? Again, I'm Rachel, and I'm hoping to help you put the pieces of your health together. Talk to you soon.